Yo, what's up everyone? Today I'm doing an Ask Me Anything. It's my first one. Don't know what to expect. You guys sent in your questions like a couple months ago and I haven't really looked at them since. So I'm kind of doing this with a blind eye. I poured myself a glass of wine because I think I'm gonna need it. And yeah, let's just start this off. Let's start with the first question from SpongeBob Traveler. Love your name. Which area of tech interests you the most? That is a really great question, and this is the second time I'm answering it in this take because I just have so much to say and I have to cut that out. Anyway, let's start with augmented reality. I think that's gonna completely revolutionize the way we interact with technology. We're going to be interacting with computers visually with a pair of glasses, maybe a pair of contacts in the future. And this is going to be, for example, like you're gonna be able to walk down the street, see a restaurant, and if you have the Yelp app downloaded in this system, you'll see a Yelp review and rating go up right on top of the restaurant. Another example is like dating, or social media dating, right? Like you'll be out at the bar and you'll see someone, and if they have the app turned on that they're like looking or like want to connect, maybe you'll have like a little profile that pops up near them that says like their interests, what they're looking for. It's kind of nuts. And this kind of intertwines with like my next thing, which is singularity. Right now, Elon Musk is working on a company called Neuralink. They're trying to put chips in our brain that we can use our brains to control technology. Initially, they're rolling this out to be for medical needs. So if you're missing a limb or something like that, you'll be able to control a robotic arm just using your brain. But the future of that could easily be like sending a text with your brain, or get this, communicating to others with your brain. So the future, I may be just looking at you. Yeah. It's nuts. Next question comes from DapperDan915. How does it feel to be a gay tech YouTuber? You're the first I know of. It feels great and fabulous. I never really thought of myself as a gay YouTuber. I just thought of myself as a YouTuber who happens to be gay. Yeah, it feels good. I'm glad that I can be like a role model for some other people who maybe are having trouble coming out and are worried that they're not good enough, or are worried that if they come out, they won't be accepted. Those are all things that I've gone through and overcome. And so will you. If you're watching and you're one of those people, you will be fine. It will get better. It's cliche to say, I know. It does feel really good that I can represent the gays, the gamers, the gay geeks, in my own way on YouTube. And I would like to see more, and maybe I can, be an inspiration for you. If this is something that you want to do it. It's fun. It's hard work. And it can be isolating. Like right now I'm sitting alone in my living room talking to a camera. Yes, I'll be talking to you, but as someone who I guess was in the closet for a really long time, I know what that's like, and I know that I can just call someone up and I'll be just fine. So I hope that answered your question. Next question is from expected.eof. What's your favorite tech at the moment? Okay, my favorite tech right now is this system that I built the other night. Sometimes I have these moments where like, something just clicks in my brain and I'm like, oh my God, I can use this, 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 and this to create this. And that is what happened the other night. So I was working on the Philips Hue Halloween house project, which was amazing, you should check it out. And we got this projector, this little baby projector. And I realized that in my bedroom, I could create like this whole home movie theater experience. So what I did was I connected my projector to a tripod, set it on the ground. I put a Amazon Fire Stick TV into it. Then I connected that to my two Echo Studios on either side of my bed. There's an Echo sub creating this beautiful sound in my room, beautiful projection, like 75-inch projector screen on my wall in my room. And the best part is that it's a completely portable movie experience. So you can take the projector and your media player somewhere where you have Wi-Fi and just set it up. That's what I'm obsessed with right now. Next question is from Pablo Riv. What is the best advice you can give to a newbie tech guy that is starting his new personal blog? First of all, love that you're doing that. There's a few things. One, tech is expensive and you're not gonna be able to buy everything that you wanna review. So start with what you have, make videos on that, and then work your way up. Every month, maybe buy one tech piece that you think could make a really good video, but you're also passionate about, right? Because passion is so important, and I think that really translates when you love something on camera. Second of all, don't make your list huge because you'll be overwhelmed and you won't do it. Start small with your list. Test out product, great. Shoot product, great. Edit video. Don't make a huge list of all the products you want to do because you won't do it. And you know what? That was me a few years ago. I had all of these lists. I'm a list guy. And it was overwhelming, okay? Start your list small and knock them out at your own pace. Now, this is probably the best advice I can give you. The product that you're putting out there, it's so easy to be a perfectionist. I am a perfectionist, but don't make it perfect, make it good enough. Good enough can be great. Good enough should be great. I think my good enough is good enough and you guys enjoy it, and that's great. When you are sitting down and you're trying to make something so perfect, you're wasting so much valuable time because one perfect video could be 3 good enough videos that could offer so much information to people and be so valued. Next. Okay, this is a little more serious from JMO Santon. I have lost many of my most loved ones to cancer. What made the difference in your fight? So if you don't know, I had cancer when I was 21, so it's about 8 years ago now. I don't know what made the difference in my fight. I don't think there was a difference. I think that I was extremely lucky in my situation. Life is precious and we really don't know how long it's going to be, and that's why I think that we need to take advantage of every day on this earth, even if that's doing nothing one day. But valuing that day of nothing. Cancer absolutely sucks. It sucks. It sucks. So what made a difference for my fight? Absolutely nothing. Pure luck. Thank goodness. So one of the next questions I have is from Sam Sellers King. I want to know about your gay experience, growing up gay, finding yourself. I think that's a totally different video. So if that is something that a lot of you are interested in, my whole like gay growing up experience, let me know in the comments. That's something that I'd be down to create if you guys are interested in that. So drop it down there. This question is from Brett Ferd. First piece of smart home tech, I'll start there. My first piece of smart home tech was a LifeX light bulb. This company from Australia, they make smart light bulbs and great bulbs. They're Wi-Fi bulbs, and they were actually part of my first video I made on this channel like 4 years ago. It was LifeX first Philips Hue. A lot has changed since then. It's definitely a video to see if you want to see how it started and where it is now. That's definitely something you should check out. I've definitely grown up a bit, grown a little bit more scruff, and I like to think that my presence on camera has gotten a bit better too. So the second part of that question is, what is one of your favorite lesser known pieces of tech? The only one I can think of right now is this really cool light that is like a book. It's called Lumio, and what happens is when you open the book, it's like an accordion, it lights up. It's great for camping, and I took it on my camping road trip, which it was featured in the video. And then also it acts as a battery supply for your phones. And then Pablo asked another question. He asked, why over Google Assistant? I think it comes down to A, are you a Google person? Do you have a Google phone? Are you using Google Photos? Do you use Gmail? I mean, I use Gmail, but if all of the stars align, then go for Google. It'll be great and it will work with your ecosystem really well. They've got some great devices. They have the Nest Audio, the little Nest Mini, and the Google Home Hub or Nest Hub. It's a great display. Why did I go with Amazon? First of all, I'm an Amazon Prime member. I like that they send me notifications that my packages have arrived. I like the amount of products that they have, all different shapes and sizes and screens. They're also coming out with so many more devices that I want to play around with. So I love that. I also think that there's just so much compatibility, especially because Amazon runs this huge website. There are so many devices that are geared toward it. They also work with Google Home, but I think that there is an advantage that an advantage that Amazon has running this business. They're huge. And I think one of the main reasons is I've just had Amazon for so long. I'm ingrained in this system and it works for me. If it's not broke, why fix it, right? Also, Amazon's new processor that they're adding into some of their new products is going to make speech processing 2 times faster. And you can bet that I'm going to be doing some side-by-side comparisons, but that could be a really huge reason to go with Amazon in the future. So stay tuned for that. Next question from Mortensen_Paul. He asks, smart home for renters to not impact when our lease is over. There is so much you can do if you're not owning a home. I don't own my apartment, I lease it, and I've done a lot. So first thing, let's start with lighting. There are so many different types of products that you can install around your home to give yourself that smart home lighting. I personally love Philips Hue. They have so many different types of fixtures and bulbs that you can just take out one of your old LED bulbs, put these in, and then there you go, voila, you've got smart lighting. Also, when it comes to security, you can easily detach the lock that's on your apartment door and put in a smart lock. And then when you leave, just put the old one back. I personally have a Yale lock. I love it so much. It was really easy to install, and I know that I'll easily be able to put in the old lock when I'm done. And then with security, there's also cameras, smart cameras that you could put around your house, put them outside. There's the Blink cameras that are like $35 that you can put around your house, and there you go, you got some smart cameras. Then there is home entertainment, whether it's Logitech Harmony Remote, which can power all of your systems, or using simple media players like the Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire TV, or Apple TV. All of these will work with the smart home assistants, so you can ask Alexa, Google Home, or Siri to play certain things, to start certain apps, and to turn on your TV. Music, there's Sonos, which is a really high quality sound system for your home, and that gives you multi-room music. And then you've also got the HomePod, you've got Google Nest audio speakers, and Amazon's, all of their smart speakers, and these will work with your smart home assistants. So that's music, lighting, security, home entertainment. There's so much more, but I've got to get to the next question. Next question is from Justin D. What smart home devices are on your radar for future home automations? I can tell you exactly which one. It is that Ring drone camera. I am so excited to check that out and put it around my apartment. Actually, probably bring it to Toby's house because it's so much bigger. I can't wait to see what that's like. It's a little big brother to have a little camera drone going around your house when it hears or suspects someone's intruding, but yeah, I'm definitely checking that out. From Cameron Wright. Hello, Justin. I really love your content, and I believe that you are extremely underrated right now. What are the types of lamps that are hanging on either side of your desk? That's my old desk. That's at Toby's house. Those are these really awesome orbs from IKEA. They're amazing. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but I'm gonna put a link in the description. They look awesome because you can open and close them, and then with the colored hue lights, they just look like so futuristic. And then we've got a question from Fabio Gomez. Hi, Justin. You're probably the most calm and relaxed person I've ever seen. Watching your videos is just refreshing, so what makes you angry? Great question. What makes me angry? Injustice, people not treating others with respect, treating someone differently because of their sexual orientation or their sex or the color of their skin.
You know what else gets me mad? This, when people just put their cardboard boxes next to the recycling cans. Yeah, and then look in here. There's room, and there's also styrofoam. That's not how it works.
1.5 million Chinese Uyghurs in re-education camps, which we all know are concentration camps. Locking children in cages, separating them from their families. That gets me angry.
Whew, I just got a little angry. I don't want to end the video like this, so let's ask one more question. This is also from Dapper Dan 915. What drives you? I think one thing that drives me, and one thing I want from this channel, is to make people's lives easier and more fun. I realize for some people, tech could make some people's lives more frustrating, even my life sometimes. But I think that ultimately, when people watch my videos, not only are they learning, but I really hope that I'm creating a place where people can forget about everything that's happening. I genuinely love to learn and I love to teach. So when I find something really cool, or when I cracked something or found a hack for something, I want to spread that news. So that's what I'm hoping to do on this channel. Also, I like making people smile and laugh. Like, that's one of my goals in life, is I think just to make people happy. And the fact that I could be able to do that on YouTube, I think is a huge drive for me. And then let's get real. I don't want to fail. I think what drives me is the fear of failure. And I think that's something that a lot of us share. I think that if I keep going and working really hard, then how can I fail? Sometimes you need to take a step back and accept a moment of tiredness or whatever, or fatigue, and also look at your accomplishments. And I think that there's a lot that I've done over the last year and a half that I'm very proud of. I guess sometimes, especially in the life that I'm living with being like a YouTuber, it's like if you're not doing something, then you're failing. And that's kind of the way I feel. It's so weird and it's so new to me, because it's not always been like this. It's been like work and then play. Now it's like my work is my play and my play is my work. So what drives me? Making you relax, have fun, smile, be happy, and informed, that drives me. Me moving on and doing greater things and bigger things, that drives me. I want to work with these companies that I've idolized my whole life. That is the goal, and I'm starting to do that, and it's amazing. So that's what drives me. All right, we did it. That was my first Ask Me Anything. If you want more, let me know in the comments, because that was fun. I'm a little tipsy. Not really, I barely drank this because this was just taking over. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good time. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm Justin, and I'll tech you later. Let me think about this. Let me think about this for a second. I know the answer, but let me think about this.